The Western world is in ruin and ready to collapse. The so-called resistance leaders, they rage bait the slaves, pushing their own demise. Stay angry indeed. Black pills of despair rain from the sky. No one can stop the fall. No one can stop Black Chad, demon of despair.
Stop putting your emotion into it.
Wait,
we need to look for alternatives.
what's this?
Look for solutions. We can't just, give in to despair and this programmed demoralization of the West. Come on, guys.
What? You're not full of rage or despair? Fine. I will imprison you in an astral dungeon and keep you away from the others. No one will hear about your alternatives or your solutions or your silly indie brands. No one cares. The despair programming must continue.
What?
Welcome to Forever, nerd.
You haven't won, Black Chad.
Oh, yeah?
I'll talk to and review every indie creator I can, and we'll fight against your despair.
Even the bad ones?
Yes, even the bad ones.
Oh.
You don't get it. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me!
Oh.
Now on with the show.
All right, there we go. Welcome to the show, everybody. Woo! Thanks for joining me in my dungeon. I appreciate it. Somebody,
I was
not entirely sure how to take that.
Didn't know what to expect.
No, you can't tell everyone that I'm a bad creator, man.
Yeah,
even the bad ones. Even the bad ones.
Yeah,
I don't see Phoenix. I don't see
weak
Phoenix.
right then.
I don't see Phoenix Press any.
Oh, shit!
You gotta
I'm fired
stop
already?
something, really?
There you go.
That's it. I'm cutting that out of there. No crossfire.
Come on,
We're
man.
going to edit. All right. Now,
The race.
Yeah, clean your claws. All right, so new format for the show. We are going to be doing some trivia. No more stitching and bitching for this channel. So, what we are going to do is I've got 3 categories. I've got American folktales, Arthurian legends, and Cyberpunk.
Oh, come on now.
Hey.
Come
Come
on.
Oh, Cyberpunk. Oh, yeah. Shoot.
This guy and this guy, and you're doing Cyberpunk and Arthurian legends. Come on.
To be fair,
American folklore
I
in there.
get
That's
more
good.
than what I read.
yeah, me
All
too,
right,
but
okay.
probably for a different reason. So, anyways, so this is kind of like a Jeopardy deal. I'll read, the question, you fill in the answer, kind of deal, and whoever, answers first, you get the point. Sound good?
Do we have to answer in the form of a question?
If you want to, you can just say the
said
answer.
Jeopardy rules.
Sounds good.
Well, it's like it. It's Jeopardy light. How about that? We're not. I'm not real strict here. I just need entertainment while I'm trapped here. So,
Okay.
Anyways, I guess I should get better on my introductions. So, first of all, we'll also start next to me. We got Stephen Cooper, aka T-Bunny, in the house. What project do you have right now?
Community service.
That's right. That's the patriotic
Book
one, right?
one. Yes, sir.
Patriotic comic book. I think.
Well,
it's like
in that particular universe, it's patriotic. I'll just say that. So.
Yeah, maybe not in this one. Is that what you mean?
It's a lot of parallels. So.
Yeah, I gotcha. I like it already. We also have author James Krake, the cyberpunk guy. Woohoo! Well,
Yeah, so if I can plug, this would be my latest cyberpunk book. I'm a prose novelist, though, not a comics guy. So
great.
Not everyone's cup of tea. It's a bunch of words. There's no pretty pictures.
Neither is comic books. You're fine.
Oh my God, all the words.
Yeah. Words.
No,
all
really,
right.
that's a
And
problem for a lot of people.
How many books? How many books have you written?
I've got 5 on Amazon, and like the equivalent of like 6 more for free on Royal Road.
Whoa, very nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, and then
probably I've written more epic fantasy than I've written cyberpunk.
but you're the Cyberpunk guy. We're gonna put you to the test. And then I guess last but not least is Mr. Aaron Jordan, also Wolfsbane Comics. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing pretty all right, man.
Now, this time you are not here for Wolfsbane Comics. You are actually here for Pendragon, and that is a project that's under development right now. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Right now, we're just getting back on the art. It's a real good experience.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, he says, James says everything's on jameskrake.com, and that's fine. I'll put everything down in the descriptions, so I appreciate that. Anyways, I guess let us get on with the competition. Now, I don't want any backbiting or poisoning each other's drinks or something like that. Let's have a fair fight. Sound good?
Damn it.
The only drink I'll poison is my own.
So it's
Tonight.
first buzzer, and then I take my time answering as I figure out what the answer is, right?
Yes. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah. So, all right. Which category should we start off with first? You know what? I'm going to let Aaron. Why don't you go ahead and sorry. Now you're a power bottom, Aaron. So, bottom Aaron, what is the what category? What category would you like? Arthurian legend, American folk tales, or cyberpunk?
I'll take the American folktales.
Oh, very nice. All right, question 1, and this is for anybody who wants to answer. Whoever gets it first, go for it. All right, first question. Are you gentlemen ready?
I've got Google pulled up. It's fine.
All right. Thanks for cheating. This African prince sold into slavery in America became a trickster figure that was the basis of Briar Rabbit.
Damn.
A Nazi?
What?
It's not a
Nazi?
Nazi. That's
No.
no a Nazi. Was
That's
African.
not what he said.
African god, my fault.
Oh my, yo, Bunny! I didn't know this.
Mm.
I didn't know you were like that.
He was an African prince sold into slavery in America and became a trickster figure that was the basis of Briar Rabbit. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Briar?
Brer.
I don't even know.
It's Brer.
All right. Anybody gonna give it a shout
Brer
out?
as in
I know about
B-R-E-R-E.
Briar Rabbit. I didn't know about.
Brer is short for brother, so it's Brer.
Normally, trivia is supposed to come in with some softballs, and then you work up to hard questions. Like,
Is that how that goes? I'm still
you
trying to
don't
work
do-
that
well,
part
you
out.
don't- You don't do the 95 mile per hour brush off pitch to first pitch, you know. Come on.
Oh yeah, here coming at you hot. All right, we're gonna go. I'll just give you the answer. The answer is John the Conqueror. Yes.
I would never have guessed that.
No
Never
idea.
heard of that
let
guy.
me Google. At least
No
one of us would
idea.
have had the
Yeah,
answer.
Google it. Damn it! I told you cheating's all right. Okay. Next question. Since I won that one. This fiery pistol of a woman was a frontiersman and professional scout, best known for running with
Annie
Wild Bill
Oakley.
Hickok.
Annie
Bam,
Oakley.
wrong.
See, this is what you get for.
Calamity
Boop,
Jane.
boop, boop, boop. What?
Calamity
yeah,
Jane.
Yes, correct.
Oh, dang it!
All right, good one. 1 point for T-Buns. Beep, beep, beep. Third question and final in our category of American folktales. This brave female figure is known for bringing water to men on the battlefield during the Revolutionary War.
Water to men on the
Mhm.
battlefield. It's not the
Clara Barton.
No.
No.
Bam, bam.
It's the something Rose of Texas. I think.
No.
Oh, really?
Terrible guess, too.
Texas didn't exist at that time.
Exactly. Terrible guess
Texas
as
was like
well.
100 years later.
Hey, I do not know my American
Oh.
history. Okay,
Dang.
but yeah, you're right.
Slap in the face. All right, James, do you have a guess?
Don't laugh. Betsy Ross?
A good try, but no. Bam, bam. It is Molly Pitcher.
Oh,
In the name?
Molly
I
Pitcher.
find this very sus.
That was her nickname, yes. Her
Yeah,
real name,
Betsy Ross did
they
the
don't know
flag,
that.
by the way.
Yes,
I
Betsy
thought
Ross.
it might have been a
A
double
little
dip.
earlier.
you could have done both.
Yeah.
I think she was alive at both times, okay?
Okay.
Yes, you were actually,
All
you
right.
weren't in Texas, so you're a lot closer. All right. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to Mr. T-Buns. Would you like Arthurian Legend or Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk. Why not?
Oh, you guys are throwing me fastballs. How about that? Okay. You want an easy one or a hard one first, guys?
The dealer's pleasure. Go ahead.
All right. Simulacra and Simulation is a philosophical book found in the main character. Wait. Please. Excuse me, sir. Please wait for the question to be finished. Simulacra and Simulation is a philosophical book found in the main character introduction scene from this blockbuster movie.
What is The Matrix? Neo's apartment, 1990.
Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, we gotta. I need like dancing girls.
It's actually not the correct book because they had to splice a part from the inside of the text to the front so they could open it up and show it on screen.
Right, just cut it open. Yeah. They rearranged it.
So I think it stole a lot of concepts from a Scanner Darkly, didn't they?
They stole a lot and didn't understand much.
Yeah, there you
go. Yeah, I mean, other than it being Gnostic, it was pretty. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, I still like the Matrix. Now, what was I gonna say? All right. I guess moving on to the second question. Mr. Krake got that one. All right. Quote: "The sky above the port was the color of television tuned to a dead channel." Is the first line of this book.
What is William Gibson's Neuromancer?
Bing, bing, bing! Congratulations!
Book one of the Sprawl trilogy. And by far the best, apparently.
I have not read the book, but that is such a great opening. It is such a good opening. I loved
for the time, because nowadays a television on a dead channel is just
right.
It
right.
doesn't make sense anymore.
Well, and that's kind of like what I've seen the discussion about it is like what that means to today's generation is something completely different. You know, the sky above the port and all that stuff. Yeah, what does a dead channel look like? All right. This classic cyberpunk RPG is based in the sixth sun of the Aztec long calendar. Still cyberpunk.
Okay, there's only two good ones that this could be. It's either Cyberpunk 2020 or Shadowrun.
Bing, bing, T-Bunny. Shadowrun is correct. Good job.
Dang.
While you were bloviating, I just slipped in there.
It's called giving content, okay?
I was Shadowrun, by
You're
the
not
way.
supposed to be giving content. You're supposed to be answering the questions. So
I played it on Sega, I think, like 30 years ago or something. But so I don't remember it very well. But I know people speak very highly of it.
I love Cyberpunk, the game, the video game on Sega.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy.
That thing was hard, man. It was hard.
I was like, what am I supposed to do? And I was like, I don't know.
It was open. It was an open world game. So,
I hope you guys noticed that the Deus Ex franchise was like 99% off last week on Steam.
Oh, really?
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, you could get the games for like $1 last week.
Dang, I missed it.
That's probably why they didn't advertise it very well.
Hold on, you mean like the entire franchise or just like one game?
The original was 99 cents. I think Human Revolution was somewhere like 5 or something.
Oh, that's still a good steal.
Yeah. You know, I just downloaded Steam and I still haven't cracked it open. I would say just. I downloaded it, I guess, a couple weeks ago, and I still haven't cracked it open.
If I get into Steam, I will probably never get anything done again.
Well, let's not talk about how many games I haven't played that I own.
I haven't even played the entire Devil May Cry franchise.
Spend $100. Haven't played any of them.
I had to take
$100.
I had to
shoot low.
I had to take City of Heroes off my laptop because I wouldn't get anything done.
Oh my gosh!
You can measure my unplayed games by the thousands of dollars at this point.
Oh,
guys, just get Roblox. Just get Roblox, and like my kids, you'll be busy for at least a couple of hours. So.
I mean, usually
just kidding. All right. How about this? This is the last category, gentlemen.
So can I at least ask for Arthurian Legends, please?
Yes, you can.
The choices are Arthurian Legends and Arthurian Legends. And
yeah. So since James asked for it, we'll do Arthurian Legends.
There you go.
All right. These are going to be a lot of hot, fast speedballs or whatever you call them. That doesn't sound right. Never mind.
I'm
going to edit that out.
Yeah.
Eyeballs?
Eyeballs.
I don't know baseball. I'm not very American.
Some kind of ball. Some kind of ball.
Ball.
Yeah.
All right. The figure of Arthur first appeared in Welsh poetry in which century?
That would be
not-
like
it's not what
the
you think.
14th or the 15th century, I think. Either that or it was like somewhere around the 12th.
No, I believe it was the 7th.
I think it was the
actually.
12th.
If
Oh,
you
the
go
7th
to
century,
really
really?
old stuff.
Oh, we're
Welsh,
talking about like
Welsh poetry. This is before he was solidified in like Mort Arthur and all that.
Oh,
This is probably dating back to the Breton.
Okay, hold on. We're going for the correct answer. 1st century, 2nd century, 3rd century, 4th century, 5th century. No?
Bam, bam, bam. Actually, you got it when you said the 7th.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
almost like I
that.
read Beowulf and a bunch of notes on it and stuff.
Oh, Beowulf. See, I wouldn't have guessed.
Hey,
All
Beowulf is
right.
like really good, actually.
Oh, Beowulf
It is.
really, really. Beowulf's probably the beginning of a lot of hero fiction.
No, I think
well-
Gilgamesh.
It's considered Beowulf's considered like the first European story, right? Like
English
kinda how
epic
the
poem.
Iliad
First
is.
English epic poem.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
funny enough,
If
that
you go to European, you get the Iliad and the Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yes. I mean, I suppose. I mean,
Well, hold on. Are we
Greek
debating
Mediterranean,
Greeks
or are we
European?
talking North European, right? So,
Uh,
all right. So all right. Question
tomato,
two.
tomato.
Yeah, right. Well, some people will be like, Greeks aren't European. Yeah, but we're not going to go there. So,
They are.
Actually, they are.
all
They
right.
are.
And so Cleopatra
Hey, the
was
History
white.
Channel says otherwise.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we
Oh,
go. Now
History
you're going to
Channel.
rile up everybody.
Didn't you watch
right.
Cleopatra? Like,
No, I did not.
Only like
Actually, I
5
did not.
times.
No. Mm-mm.
Dude, all of the mummies from the elites of that time, they were all clearly black guys. So just saying, none of them had red hair, and none of them have been genetically traced to Europe at all.
No,
saw it on the TV,
Just-
man.
no tomato.
Just kidding.
No.
I think they're all aliens, weren't they?
I did see them down in Mexico. I think they were cake, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
aliens?
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, they were like cakes. I think you're right. Alien, and they're very poorly made. I think my children make better Play-Doh figures.
Mhm.
Anyways, all right. Question 2 of Arthurian legends. In many versions of the legend, the boy Arthur pulls this sword from the stone instead of Excalibur.
Caliburn.
Boom! James got it. Well
Nice.
done. Well done.
Excalibur
Sorry.
comes from the bosom of the Lady of the Lake.
Oh, keep talking. All right.
Something moist binks, form of government, lobbing scimitars around.
Yeah. Mhm. Aaron, you're gonna have to take your icon down, man. Unless you answer this last question, you gotta take your icon
I'm
down.
slow as hell. Leave me alone.
Just give him a minute to think. It's fine. Okay, this one. This is the toughest one ever. Just kidding. What's up? Third and final question of Arthurian legend. According to Geoffrey of Monmouth, Merlin's full name combined 2 characters to make this name.
Oh, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
According to Geoffrey of Monmouth, Merlin's full name combined 2 characters to make this name.
Oh, it was I think one of them was Mervin, and then the other one was Merlinus or something. It's
No.
Merlius. I forget.
Ooh, you're getting hot. How about this? How about a little teaser? It is also the name of the dog from The Labyrinth.
I never saw the labyrinth.
Oh,
It's on
what?
my bucket list.
Get out. That's it.
It's up-
Get out of my
okay.
dungeon.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Have you
Wait,
not
it's that
seen
easy
the
to leave a
legend?
dungeon?
Or the Labyrinth? That's it. Have you not? Okay. So, anybody want to give the guess?
I got nothing on this one.
Well, Aaron was very close with Aurelius. It is Merlin Ambrosius.
Oh,
The,
Ambrosi. Oh my God, yo.
The second character was Aurelius Ambrosius. So
Oldest
very
thing
good.
told
Very
me,
close.
He did say Aurelius, so give him half credit at least.
No,
Yeah, for
don't
sure.
give that to me.
I give
Don't
you a
give
half a point.
Nah.
There you go.
Like a man with one leg.
Yeah.
All right, I guess our winner is me because I have the friends I met along the way.
Con.
All right. So, anyways, I guess let's catch up on what some of you guys have been doing. Not all of you, just some of you. No, just kidding. Let's start with T-Buns.
Mhm.
How has your campaign been going?
Well, I made a choice to shorten it to lower the goal to 2,500, and have only gotten one more backer since. But I added a gatefold cover to the campaign.
Nice.
Everyone who's backed it before the end of September got a code to get $10 off of it. It's $30 for the cover, but $20 with that code, and it's actually a Saturday Evening Post homage cover.
Oh, very nice.
It's actually hand painted by Skunk Artworks. The pencil.
Do you have it? Can you share it?
Yeah, I can share it.
I want to see this.
But
I don't think I've seen this.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually Todd from Redshift Comics did the graphic design work for me, and as busy as he is, I was like, dude, I don't really have the finances to get this done right now. And he's like, well, he says, I'm about to put my shingle out, so you're doing me a favor by letting me do it for you. So
oh yeah, get some ad.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
And,
that's, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No. It's just great to have friends. I mean, Romo Art did the pencils for me for free. Skunk Artworks moved me up because I'm friends with Broken Compass Comics. So, so yeah, let me see. Find it right quick. All right, here it is. All right, let me bring it up. Okay, it's what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to use the pencil as the gatefold, the interior of the gatefold, and this is going to be the cover. So,
ooh,
oh, that's cool. Community service post, very cool.
Yeah, so it's we made it kind of look like whoops, hold on. Made it to kind of look like a Norm Rockwell.
I was gonna say old Rockwell stuff. Very nice.
Yeah. So it's all hand painted, and it's kind of made to look like a Saturday Evening Post, and this is the gatefold.
Oh, cool! That's very cool.
So that's gonna be the exterior, but this is gonna fold out so people can see both versions of it.
So, all right. So we've kind of talked about American folklore and stuff, and I know your dude's like a patriotic hero, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, very much so. Very much so. He's kind of meant to be
Let me guess. Another self-insert by an indie creator?
Oh, thanks a lot.
Apparently, that's
no. This. How many of those did you prepare?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just sometimes he interjects. He's kind of a jerk, so excuse him.
Okay. Well, I added this to the campaign. This is going to be available for $300. The actual line art. But this is a Odin Dasko original, and
nice.
So it's going to be available to somebody for $300. But this is going to it's called Memorial Day weekend. So
just chilling, showing off his abs. I mean, that's what you do.
Well, he's actually what he's doing is he's raising money.
I bet he is.
Scratch the arm, you win $10,000 on $20 per attempt. But his arm's the hardest substance on that planet, so nobody's gonna. No, you can't scratch it with a diamond tip drill. So
shit.
he's pretty confident that nobody's going to scratch it. That's why he's just sitting there reading, chilling out. But yeah, this is Odin Dasco. The colored version is going to be in the art book that's going to come along with the
hardest
campaign.
known material to man, huh?
Yeah.
So not a 19-year-old's boner. Okay.
No.
There we go. At least Aaron got the joke. That's fine. It's fine.
I get it. I was 19.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, yeah, that's the change. Everybody's going to get a copy of the sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's going to get a copy of the chibi sticker. It's going to come,
Ooh.
with the backing. The Ironside's, in the boat, crossing the Delaware. So that's going to be, it's a 6 a.m. chibi. It's going to be a sticker everybody's going to get. But maybe a magnet. It's probably going to be a magnet. But anyway.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, everybody's into the magnets. So,
yeah.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Well, it's more functional than a sticker. Sticker's like you apply it once and, that's it. Wherever you applied it, that's where it's going to have to stay. But to do a magnet.
Oh, I see.
Makes it more functional.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and I've seen people's magnet collections. It's like a whole thing right now. So
yeah. I have a bunch of magnets I need to put up on my refrigerator.
The amount of add-on pieces and doodads and stuff that people do for their crowdfunders seems exhausting.
Yeah.
Well, I get one piece of art, I slap it in the book loader, and upload it.
Well, I mean, every once in a while, you get cool things like that. Workable, right? From New Orleans, and things like that.
Yeah, if you've ever gone to a comic convention or basically any convention, you've got tons of tchotchkes and little things to buy. So that's kind of the same atmosphere a lot of campaigns do as well, because people love their little treats.
It has to be so much work for the creator, though.
It is, but you have to compete in the space. I mean, I'm not doing anything on the level of this.
Oh my god! Yeah, it looks like a boat anchor.
Yeah, I mean that's a little exorbitant, but not everybody can do that. But I mean, I think one or two good cool little pieces or add-ons. Like I've got the FERA files, which is a add-on, $10 add-on, but it's going to basically give a lot of world building information. It's going to be in the style of like manila folders with like loose documents in it.
Oh, like dossiers, like with the old GI Joe kind of stuff.
yeah. It's going to have dossiers. It's going to have interviews with the pertinent community service members, and it's also got some short stories to introduce them. So it's just a bunch of world building information you can get with it, plus a badge of the FERA patch, which is the Federal Expressor Regulatory Agency, a fake federal agency that I've created for the book. And
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of hollow federal agencies as it is, so it's not that unbelievable.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this one was created by a 28th Amendment to the Constitution, and so. It basically made powered people like boards of the state. So,
right.
It was a big overreach that they were able to scare people into. So they scared people into basically operating against their best interest, which is an old trick.
Those bastards.
Governments tend to do from time to time.
What? No, that's actually funny because I think they are trying to make a 28th Amendment to do that, except with firearms.
Yeah, that's what they're working on. So it is what it is. But anyway, I think we staved that off by getting rid of the current speaker.
Don't forget, Marxist revolutions never fail.
Yeah, they never do. Not one time. Not even once. I think T-Buns froze. I think Black Chad gave him a heart attack. Yeah. He's frozen.
Oh no, it's fine. That's fine. My
Black will do
internet,
that to you. It's fine.
my internet burped. Sorry. There we go. Anyway, so it's available all the way through October. Looking for some shows to be on. Plus I'm building my own channel, so I've got a whole bunch of shorts that I've been uploading, including one this afternoon.
You've been around forever, and you've done plenty of writing. That's how I actually ran into you on on YouTube. Was on the YouTubes. I was watching some of your writing stuff, and just talk about writing and shit. And I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. And then now here you are on my channel.
There you go. There you go.
I'm sorry I had to drag you down.
No, glad to be your inspiration. I actually have over 415 right now. So
yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I was going to, for my little questions there, I was going to do a Lone Ranger question, but I was like, that would be way too easy for you. So, you did a whole show on Bass Reeves and everything. I was like, there's no way. I can't sneak that one by you.
No, I think I would have nailed that one. But anyway, instead you got a whole bunch of stuff that James knew, but that's fine.
Yes, well, great segue. We can move on.
Daddy always loved you better.
Mr. Krake, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on,
the book that you have, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on. The book that you are promoting right now is which one? That's the Glitch.
This is Gamma Coin, book 2 of my Cyberpunk detective series. This is the first sequel I've released. This is actually the follow-up to my very first novel. Here, camera.
That's a sequel.
Yeah, this is a lot better, which makes marketing a little awkward because my first book is still okay, but it was my first book, and this is just notably better. I'm really proud of this book. This is back into the same city of Bastion. It's got mega city like Judge Dredd kind of vibes.
Detective 15-minute cities.
Because the entire place is filled with high-speed magnetic trains, you can get anywhere in just a couple minutes.
Yeah,
that's just a consequence of the technology, right?
That's what they say. So, what did you use as a primer for writing like future? Is it dystopian, or is it just kind of like it's just in the future and shit's different? How did you do that?
If you had asked me years and years ago, is my Bastion setting dystopian? I would have said, yeah, absolutely. It's a tyrannical surveillance state where no one's allowed to leave, and everything you watch is monitored by an omnipotent AI, and the government has the ability to just execute people for taking future drugs. And I'm just like, I'd much rather live in Bastion than today, because at least the AI is nice.
Do you at least have a pod that you can like lay in and go to the virtual reality?
Everyone has Matrix quality virtual reality, more or less.
Whoa.
Everyone. Yeah, so even the poorest people that basically live in a studio apartment at best, they're able to enjoy games and realities and such that beats anything we have today. But that's not really the focus of the story, because I try to always find like the gaps in the system. Such as the first one was, okay, everyone is being tracked at all times. So how is this dead body unidentified? How is there a flaw in the surveillance system? Let's pull this apart, find out what happened, and so on.
So a nice mystery.
Yes, the first one, very much a mystery. This one is more of a chase or a manhunt. It's actually a dual perspective story, because if you turn the cover around, you see that looking at the book the other way is the perspective of the police robot.
Nice.
I thought that was a nice.
All right, so for dummies like me, what does dual perspective mean?
Every chapter it switches. Basically, odd chapters are from Detective Blackstone's perspective, and even chapters are from the criminal's perspective that he's trying to catch. Two point of view characters.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But both of them are first person.
Third person.
Third person.
And hopefully you don't give anything away. You're like, oops.
It's a cat and mouse chase. There's nothing to get given away because they're in time with each other.
So third person limited.
The detective has to counter to try and catch them. Back and forth kind of stuff.
All right. Okay. So what would you say that it's similar to?
To be honest, I don't know the best comparison, which is a
that's
really
kind
bad
of,
issue.
Well, that's kind of like a thing that I've seen people kind of kick around as like, all right, if you've got an indie project, give us a comparison of what it could replace by the corporate.
Yeah, that's a really effective way to market. I should do that. I get ideas for stories that I can't trace where the original ideas are coming from. So I'm sure honestly, what part of it may have been is the movie Memento is a messed up perspective chase movie.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously there's not much similarity beyond that, but Memento is a good movie, and it just kind of
it's very good
into the brain. And
are you saying one of your narrators is unreliable then?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Good question.
Okay.
Well, I mean, arguably the narrator of my epic fantasy series is unreliable because there are times where he's blatantly lying.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
So it's third person.
Does he happen to be a
narrator? That's
he happens to basically be Merlin, and he is writing about the triumphs of basically King Arthur after the fact, and he's just blatantly covering up all the things he screwed up.
What?
What do you mean Merlin screwed up? Okay, first of all, a wizard is never late, right? And all that. So we know that wizards only
he's the
do
one
what
writing
they
history.
mean
Everything went perfectly. He said so.
So how do we find out that he's full of shit?
Read between the lines. I'm going to release some supplemental novels to contradict the official narrative.
Oh, that's going to be freaking dope.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a question for you.
So here's what really happened.
where can people find your main stuff? Is it just on Amazon? Do you have your own website, or is it like all over?
The paperbacks are wide, but I basically direct people to Amazon. The link I posted is a aggregator link, basically, where it will allow people to go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble or the other places that no one actually uses.
Okay. Nobody actually uses that.
If you want the epic fantasy, I'll have to get that link as well, because that's on Royal Road. But if you want to get all of my stuff, I actually got my own name as domain, so jameskrake.com has everything.
Well, cool. Yeah. I'll put that in the description then. So, just DM it to me or something.
I think Amazon's actually screwing me right now, though.
Yeah.
It's not uploading reviews right now.
They're screwing the world, actually.
I have confirmation on at least one review has been submitted over a week ago, and it still will not display on Amazon.
Wow. Yikes!
And reviews are
good.
Incredibly important for indies.
Yeah, yes. It sounds like the reviews are being, curated. So
probably. I mean, that's kind of what they want to do, right? Well, yeah. That's actually what I'll be doing with this channel as well. I'm going to be doing reviews as well. Not only stuff like that, but also any kind of work. I don't want a whole
this
thing
will be
for
my
free.
Review for Monday. So.
I'm just nice. If it's like 5 pages or something, great. Just something for me to talk about and let other people know about. I don't mind.
Quick
gives me content and gives other people reviews.
Well, quick writing tip to those of you people out there that are learning to write: deciding which perspective is your best way to write is going to become part of your writing style. So figuring that out early on, like Dashiell Hammett figured out that the first person limited perspective was his best way to write. So just that's one thing. Stylistically, I like to write in the second person limited.
You do not write second person limited.
Well, I basically write it from the perspective of somebody basically write it like
third person. Second person perspective is you run, you get the gun, you track down the criminal. That's second person. Nobody actually writes second person.
Well, okay, I write basically first person.
I mean,
my main character is not the person that is narrating, but observing.
Yeah, you're using a Watson narrator, sure.
So James, let me ask you.
That's basically
What about choose your own adventure? I think
that's what I was going to ask. Yeah, would that be second person?
I don't know. I don't have a degree in English, so it's fine. I'm just a writer.
It doesn't matter because choose your own adventures are obsolete. We now have visual novels, so.
I don't know. I don't know about that because my son loves them. We even got the board game.
It's because you're not letting him play visual novels, presumably. And probably for good reason. They're not exactly kid-friendly usually.
I mean, Clannad is technically kid-friendly.
What is?
Clannad, one of the best ones of all time.
Huh. I don't know that one.
I'm a weeb, so.
Hey, so am I. I'm going to be streaming Doki Doki Literature Club eventually.
Oh, how is
I haven't played it yet. Don't ask me. Like, don't know spoilers. I bought it a couple months ago. It's on my schedule.
I still haven't read it. I know the feeling. Or played. That's what I meant.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Visual novels. You know, my kids get enough screen time. They don't need it anymore than they already have. You know, a couple hours a day or whatever it is. That is probably more than it's good for their brain. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll let them stick to the books. It's fine.
Fair enough.
Because eventually they'll get tired of it, you know, or life will catch up with them. Like, I have to listen to mostly audiobooks. I don't have a lot of time to sit and read because I have a lot of shit to do. You know, like being the head of a household, it's a lot of work. I mean, if you're actually active in it, I know not everybody is when they have that position, but you know, when you do, you've got to constantly stay on top of it. You're constantly putting out fires or whatever, you know, literally or figuratively. So, anyways, all right. So let's move on. Aaron, Mr. Jordan, Wolfsbane Comics. How is that? How has Wolfsbane been going before we get to Pendragon?
So Wolfsbane is actually going pretty well right now. We're in the middle of doing concept stages. We're in the middle of doing our concept. So we're just going over the redesigns for every character that's either prominent or at least gonna be featured throughout the series. And we're also working on a few art pieces as well, so I can get ready, get the script ready, get an editor for that, and get started on the pages.
And that's for which one? Number 2?
Oh no! This is technically number 3. And I'm redoing it as a issue 0. So this one is going to be called Wolfsbane Primal Matters, Part 1.
Wow. Okay. Wolfsbane Primal Matters. I like it. Now you said that you did have an editor.
Oh, I'm getting I'm trying to get an editor after I write the script. I have a good friend in mind. He said he'd be willing to help me out. So hopefully that works out.
Because that seems to be like a huge thing where it's like, oh, well, there's no editor on any of this stuff. I did work with an editor. After going through all my stuff, I'm like, I kind of, you know, maybe shop around for an editor. And I think that would be better because not every editor is good. They perform different. They perform different functions, right? Like you'll have one that helps you with this part of it, or this one that does like punctuation or something. So there are different types of editors as well.
So how's the physical fulfillment of Immortal Rising going?
Actually, RJ Critical Blast, we've gone back and forth. He's got all of the physical stuff. We've gone through. He's like, okay, what's this? What's that? I sent him all the information just to kind of clarify any questions that he might have, and it should be getting fulfilled, I guess, in the next couple of days or probably next week. I expect them to start shipping, but I don't want to. Like, he didn't quote me any of that, so I'm just telling. Yeah,
I've got the PDF setting there, but I'm like waiting for the physical. I don't want to read it.
I got the feeling there's quite a few people who have the PDF version, but are just waiting for the physical, which is totally cool. I do the same thing. So
yeah.
And I threw in some extra surprises as well. That I didn't tell anybody because unofficially we hit the stretch goal. Like after basically I closed it and hit the stretch goal anyways, and so I was like, I was going to do this to begin with. How about I just don't tell anybody and I'll throw all these extras in there. So, yeah, I hope so. I'm just trying to be good to my backers. So, all right. So Pendragon, what is Pendragon about? Because I've seen some of these pictures. Who's doing the art, first of all?
Oh, shoot. You can find him on Instagram. It's Carly and Gracia. He is freaking amazing. Line work, superb. he has a real understanding of how things were back in the medieval period, and he does a lot of research. I remember a couple days ago, he was doing the design for Guinevere, and he was doing one of those what were those Raphael Light posters or the paintings.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Whoa, are you serious?
Yeah, he was taking inspiration from that. It looked really good. So
holy crap, that's awesome, man. Now that's high art. I mean,
Rings of Power is the new standard for high art, slave.
oh,
no.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Rings of Power. All right, buddy.
That guy's a little bit annoying. It's
I
a
can't
little
put up
annoying.
with this
Yeah.
shit. I can't put up with this shit anymore.
His
So,
taste
all
is
right.
pretty bad. His taste is very, very
I
bad.
don't know. I kind of like Rings of Power.
You like Rings of Power?
I
Seriously?
bet he does.
Yeah.
Have you read Tolkien? Have you seriously read Tolkien?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I was about to take your dirt car, man.
Yeah.
I'd come to
as a
Jersey
matter
and
of
take
fact-
your nerd car forcefully.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Rings of Power is what inspired Pentagon. I can't even say with a straight face.
Yeah, it inspired you. I understand.
You know what? It actually has inspired a lot of people to delve into fantasy because they're like, this is shit. There's got to be better stuff out there.
Oh yeah.
It's causing,
I sure hope so.
It's causing fantasy writers to like pick up the pen again because they're like, I can't have a generation thinking that's fantasy. That is
There's some really good fantasy out there.
Oh, there is.
I need to
There
be
is.
directed because
It's
right
actually
now,
a golden
Look at
age.
this
It's
on-
actually a golden age for fantasy. That's why all those shitty fantasy shows coming out last year were such a travesty because right now we've got some of the best fantasy writing we've had in generations.
So,
I mean,
what
there's
would you guys
so much
say
out
is
there.
your top 5 for fantasy books?
So as I just mentioned a second ago, I'm going to shill for Book of the New Sun
Okay.
by Gene Wolfe. First book is called Shadow of the Torturer. I need to read the rest of it.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
I say I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to say the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit. That's 4.
I feel you.
And the 3 Dragonlance. The
Like the first
Dragonlance
ones?
trilogy, yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
you.
I'm going through those the audiobooks. I just listened to Legend of Huma, and I'm about to start.
I know that
Dragon's
makes
Bottom.
me a piker. I'm aware that makes me a piker. I need to dive deeper into fantasy.
I'm not even reading the book. I'm listening to it. It's way different. You're fine. I'm a complete upstart.
Well, I mean, I used to like read some of them, but they just weren't very memorable for me.
Yeah.
But I did.
And
read,
that's the thing. I didn't read
Dragons.
a lot
I
of
did
fantasy.
read some Dragons Appearing, but never really made that much of an impact on me, to be honest.
I read a lot of fantasy when I was younger, like in my teens and stuff. And then I don't know, I kind of got away from it because I basically self-taught myself a lot of things. I dropped out of school early, basic homeschool and all this other stuff. And so I just started just gorging on nonfiction. And that was just a passion of mine for quite a while. And I don't know, recently I've been trying to go back and pick up some of this, the fiction and all this other stuff. And I remember some of it and all that. And a lot of the newer stuff I'm not really interested in. But I am interested in what's going on in like Brandon Sanderson stuff, the indie sphere. Like I want to read what R.H. Snow has got, just like, obviously James Krake. I want to read that. I saw it was at the Gold Coin Glitch or something like that. I can't remember. I'm probably
that's my
murdering it.
funny book. My funny book is
That's the
Infinite Money
comedy.
Glitch.
Infinite Money Glitch. That's it, right? Because it's like crypto kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's directly inspired by the GameStop short squeeze that happened.
Oh,
I
there we
turned
go.
the short squeeze narrative, like the back and forth between the retail investors and Wall Street. I turned that into a heist.
Well, my favorite, my favorite, some people consider him fantasy, some don't, but I loved a lot of Piers Anthony. And Piers
nice.
Anthony
Okay.
actually wrote a pretty good cyberpunk novel.
Is that like
called,
that's
Kill a
Ender's
Knight.
Game, right?
No,
No,
you're
that's Orson Scott Card.
Orson Scott Card. Okay.
Who I like too, but Piers Anthony, he wrote a series called The Incarnations of Immortality that I've got a whole entire collection of that. But he also wrote some fantasy novels, which I never got into, but I need to. But I've always really liked his sense of humor. But he wrote my favorite book of his is called Kilobyte, which is about a paralyzed officer who gets into an online, basically a universe where everybody just like jacks into this universe, and actually they're physically in that universe, and it's called Kilobyte, and it's a really good story. I really enjoyed it. But Piers Anthony, look him up. He was kind of canceled a few years ago for being Mormon, and saying the wrong things.
But the Mormons control the publishing industry.
They do?
Do they really? I don't know.
At least for Epic Fantasy.
No.
Literally, they basically have insider trading going on.
I don't know. Like Tor, on the internet, I hear.
Is it Tor Publishing? Don't they control Tor Publishing? I think it is.
Tor. Maybe we shouldn't get into this, but yeah, pretty much.
There you go.
I don't know. On the internet, they always blame the same group, and they are not Mormon. So I'm like, all right, okay. Anyways, I kind of did like fantasy stuff, and I want to get back into that. Like, I read, I don't know how many Dark Sun books, Dragonlance books, some Forgotten Realms. A lot of the campaign settings that I was interested in and playing around with, and all that other stuff. But I want to get out of that and kind of, I wouldn't say get out of it. I want to actually go back and revisit some of that, but also like who is it? Harlan Ellison. I want to listen.
Harlan Ellison's definitely somebody you should check.
Yeah, exactly. Like just some of the better, because I remember way back in the 90s. I don't know how old some of you are, but way back in the 90s, early 90s, the Sci-Fi Channel, they used to have a like a late night show, right? And it would be about like science fiction, fantasy, all this stuff. Well, Harlan Ellison had like a 5-minute rant where like on each episode he could just come on, he's sitting there and he's got like a drink in his hand or whatever it was, I don't remember. and he would sit there and just rant about whatever the hell he wanted to. And they were some of the best rants that
Harlan Ellison, man, he wrote City on the Edge of Tomorrow for Star Trek. If anybody wants to know who that is. But he wrote a lot of good Twilight Zone episodes. He wrote he was a contemporary of a lot of these really, really famous novelists. Richard Matheson was a contemporary of his. And so, I mean, and a lot of those guys wrote the best TV that we've ever had. I mean, some of the great best stories and everything.
Really good stuff. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Harlan Ellison, he was a little bit of a misanthrope, though. He was definitely a little bit of a misanthrope. he was always mad at that they didn't adapt the City on the Edge of Tomorrow. Even though everybody loved it, he always hated it because it wasn't adapted 100%.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they probably like cut it.
Even though it's universally beloved, he hated it. Just the very thought of it. That's the kind of person he is. He's kind of an Alan Moore-esque kind of guy,
Yeah. Sorry, sounds like the demons are knocking on the doors around here.
Holy crap! Yeah.
So I hope you don't. Hope it's not too loud.
So if I can plug something else.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
On my channel, I do a monthly book club that I encourage all independent creators to come join. It's free if you can get the book from your library, I guess. And like 2 months ago, roughly, was Michael Moorcock's Elric of Melniboné, the Elric saga.
Yes.
Fantastic.
You're an asshole because you turned me on to Elric. I've listened to, I don't know, like
Welcome.
6 of the books. Yeah, thank you, I suppose. All of them. I don't know. The last one that because some of them, like, they're all written out of order kind of deal. And I was like, okay, what's the order you got to follow? And then so I kind of followed that path. And some of the later ones, after I think Stormbringer, those were kind of like inserted somewhere else. And I was like, well,
Well,
So,
I'm listening to the whole entire Harry Dresden series right now.
Yeah, so am I.
Dresden.
James
Yeah.
Marsden, who played Spike, is the narrator, and he is really good, really good.
I mean, they switched narrators at book 4, right?
No, no, he's the same one all the whole way through. James Marsters from that played Spike in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty cool.
Also, Larry Correia. If you can get a hold of any Larry Correia,
Monster Hunter International.
Yeah, Monster Hunter International. The Grimoire Chronicles is awesome too.
You better not get me in trouble with John De La Rose.
That drama is so stupid.
What is?
I can't be the only one tired of this drama.
John De La Rose is beefing with someone? Really?
Was it Bane? Bane Books or something?
Yeah, he's swinging at Bane right now. It's just like, dude, you are not above Bane. Like, calm down.
No.
Calm down.
No.
That's all right. I'm sure.
Well, that makes me like
out.
Bane even more if John De La Rose is in. Sorry, not a big fan.
I don't know.
Not a big fan.
I barely know him, but I like what I've seen so far, and I like that he's on Unauthorized because I follow, I subscribe to Unauthorized and follow a few people on there. So,
evidently he got Dan Didio canceled. So there.
Who's that?
So, he's getting Dan Didio canceled, evidently. So
I don't know who that is.
Well, he's the DC.
I'm stuck here. I have
editor-in-chief.
no clue what's going on the outside world.
He's the editor-in-chief of DC Comics, the last true editor.
Oh yeah, he was on his show or something, right?
Yeah, he was on there just because he has a brand new series that he's pushing, and evidently all the cancelers came after him. So
that's so funny, and I seem to be attracted, subconsciously to people that are like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Always have.
Oh, you were canceled? Hey, what you got? Let me check you out.
I don't even mean to be. It's just like, oh, that sounds really interesting. So, and the next thing you know, I'm like looking around, like, hey, wait a minute. You're not on YouTube. You're not on any of these major channels anymore because you've been absolutely canceled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways, I don't know. I hope the best for him in either way.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess let's wrap it up. It's been an hour already, and I like everything that you guys are doing. Pendragon looks great. That art is amazing. You got to DM me some of the links and stuff. I'll put it in the description for the show when it comes out and all that. And James, you've got 11 books or something? Like plenty of stuff to read. So very excited about all of that. And T-Buns, your patriotic stuff is really cool. I consider myself a bit of a patriot. I do love America. Not a big fan of some of the authoritarian shit that we're going through now, but I don't think it's forever. I think that the next chapter in America will be a better one than it is right now. So I'm looking forward to it. And I
have a channel called The Rabbit Hole. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, just look it up.
Yeah, with like a billion shows on it, don't you?
461 last count.
Yeah, pretty close to 1 billion. That's a lot, dude.
I've got more shows than I have subs, so I'm working on fixing that.
I know the feeling. So, all right. I guess if you guys are cool, I'm cool, and I suppose I guess until next time. Where it is? There it is. Until next time. Enough talk.